Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel, and welcome to a little island out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. We are at the Dry Tortugas and Fort Jefferson, which is kind of the main attraction out here. You'll kind of see that a little bit as the camera pans around. This was recorded back in September of 2020 when we went down to Key West, Florida for a vacation for a week. We were supposed to be on a cruise, but that didn't happen because of the pandemic. So we had to backtrack a little bit and do something different in Florida that we could drive to from Orlando. We're out here for the day. We left Key West early in the morning, took about a 2.5 hour ferry ride over on the Yankee Freedom III to get over here to the Dry Tortugas, and you see Fort Jefferson there on the right. So the next couple of episodes in the vlog series, we're going to be here inside the fort, going all through it, kind of covering a lot of different aspects of the fort, little history. There's a presentation that's coming up here in a second in this video, and then the next video in the vlog series is where we're going to sit down and kind of learn some of the history of the fort. If you're new to our channel or haven't yet subscribed, we post new cruise and travel related content several times a week. Join our travel community and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss anything. You can also show your support for the channel by clicking the like button on this video. So no lockers.
Anybody wants to do the 20-minute talk plus a tour, come on over. All right, folks, so right now it is 10:43 and 53 seconds. I am not allowed to actually start this thing until promptly at 10:45. So I've got at least a few of you here in front of me for the next minute or so. I just want to ask those of you that are here to please just do me a little bit of a favor before we get this thing started. And, you know, I'm asking this favor, folks, because I really want this to be a good experience for you guys. I want you to enjoy yourselves, have fun. Hopefully you'll learn a couple things. But in addition to that, honestly, deep down inside, every day before I start giving a tour, there is a little part of me that is always secretly hoping that once it's over with, and you guys start walking away, and maybe a few of you will walk away thinking, wow, that was a lot better than I expected. You know what I mean? But I've realized over the last several years that the only way I can consistently get this to happen at all is I need to right now ask each of you to please, folks, get your expectations low. All right? The lower your expectations are for me in the tour, the better it's going to seem at the end. And I really want this to be great for you today, so get your expectations way down there, please. All right, it's 10:44 and 57 seconds. So, in one moment, we're going to go inside. Once we get inside the fort, folks, there's some park benches there. You can sit down on a park bench. You can sit out in the sun. If the sun comes out here in a second, get a tan. And lean up against the shade tree. Basically, whatever you like. I'm going to give you a quick 20-minute talk. After that 20-minute talk, you guys can go do some more exploring the fort. It's a self-guided tour. You can hit the beach, get your lunch, whatever you'd like. But you can also join me for the extended tour. Now, before I'm allowed to take anybody inside, though, I am first mandated by the Park Service to give everybody another safety briefing. And I'm sorry if you've already heard this before, but folks, understand, the Park Service is trying hard not to modernize or gentrify the fort. They're trying to keep it the way it was in the 1800s. It does not have your modern day safety standards. There are tripping hazards throughout the entire place. There's no handrails in the staircases. It's not lit. So while you're moving around, just move slowly, carefully, watch your step. And while you're watching your step, if you notice anything on the ground that might be covering up a hole in the floor, just please walk around those things. Even if the item looks like it's strong enough to hold your weight, what's holding it up might not be strong enough to hold your weight. Second and third tier, obviously no guardrails, no lifelines, no safety nets up there. Also, obviously we're missing lots of brick on the fort walls. Folks, on that second and third tier, please make sure nobody goes near the edge of the fort. You know, if you just happen to step on a loose brick or you lose your balance for a minute, you can easily fall 45 feet. We are 70 miles away from the nearest hospital. Even with an emergency medevac flight, it literally takes us hours to get to an emergency room from this location. So just be a little extra careful. And with the COVID thing, folks, you're not on our boat anymore, so you're kind of on your own out here. But I am going to ask you, if you're in a group and you're closer than 6 feet to other groups, just please try to cover up. Otherwise, just spread out a little bit. And if you feel like you're getting too far away, you might not be able to hear me, let me know. I've never been told that I'm not speaking loud enough. You can pretty much hear me anywhere in the fort while I'm giving my tour. So please, just try to spread out if you're not wearing a mask. With that, let's head inside. We'll get this little party started.